Hey everybody, it's Wendy from Cash Life Mastery. How you guys doing tonight? Oh man, awesome. Look how many people are coming in. Where are you guys from? Tell me where you're coming in from. Give it a minute for everybody to get in and get started. Hey guys. Hey Matt. Hey Direct to Crane. Tell me your names so I have your names under your handles. And hey, Mathis and Matt and Carpenter from Rhode Island. Wow. Charlotte, NC. Hey, I'm in Raleigh, NC. Cool. Not far. Donnie Carpenter. Okay, cool. Tampa. I'm getting ready to go to Tampa in August, Keith. I'm going to see Ray Higdon and Tim Sales. Actually, I'm a business coach and I'm an affiliate marketer. I've been doing this a really long time. Initially, I was an occupational therapist, and we did, yeah, Matt, Ray is a beast. I did a lot of marketing for my company when I was a rehab manager, and that's what got me started into it. And, oh no, Keith, we're cool. We are actually staying at the conference, but we can meet up for dinner. I'm from Answer My Question, Texas. Okay. Hey, Keith. Cool. I can't keep up. There's so many people flowing through. Anyway, tonight, what I wanted to tell you guys about is a little bit of stuff about what I wish I had known before I started doing online marketing. Because like I said before, I was a rehab therapist, rehab manager. We did a lot of marketing for the company. I had a long history of retail sales, so I had the sales stuff down and, you know, the marketing to people that were in your face. But online marketing was really new to me when I got started back in, was it 2006? And a lot of things back then have changed now and are a lot better, but you've got to think about narrowing your niche. A lot of people get started, they have a huge idea, but if you don't narrow it down and get it more condensed, you tend to lose track of your vision and the people that you want to contact with. Also, another thing that you really need to do is make sure that you invest a little bit of time in investigating your cost, because that was something that really surprised me, how much it took to run my business every month. Love in the hearts, guys. Thanks. And if you guys have questions, pop in. Don't mind stopping. But one thing, if you're online marketing, if you're not doing funnels, you're not doing yourself a favor. Hey, Steph, tell me where you're from. And if you don't have a website, if you're not doing funnels, that's one way that you can really make a difference by establishing those links, getting your name out there, showing that you're actually a really good presence online. People have a site to go back to. You can blog from there. One great place to do funnels, if you haven't done funnels yet, and I do teach this on Facebook, Get Response and Lead Pages. They work really well together. If you haven't used those, get with me on Facebook and I can give you an affiliate link for a discount. Lead generation, that's another thing that you really need to think about. Hey, DL Bevan, glad you joined us. Tell me where you're from. Anyway, so the lead generation, if you're planning on doing it through social media, just know that that's a really good way to get good leads and establish leads because they have a relationship with you. Hey, Jason. But a lot of people nowadays are paying for leads. You've got to be really careful paying for leads because there's like 3 different categories of leads. You know, the bottom level being old leads that usually they're cheap and they don't have a lot of value in them because a lot of those emails are dead. Middle leads, they're not as expensive, but you'll get a good mix of fresh leads, which are good emails versus dead emails. And then the more expensive leads are, they're going to be high dollar, but they're also going to be more targeted. They're going to be fresh emails, people that are actually looking for your offer. So if you are going to spend money on leads, go ahead and spend money with someone who is really established, finding targeted leads to your niche. Solo ads, Jason, I really don't like that because they're expensive. And most people that are entrepreneurs, if they're just getting started out, I honestly would probably lean towards telling you to work on Facebook ads, because you want to get something that's targeted to your niche, to the people that you want to talk to, affordable. And like I said, I do some training on, all that Facebook ads, lead generation, that kind of thing. Agreed, I spent a lot of money on solo ads just to test it. Yeah, it's tough. Solo ads are really tough. But if you really want some lead generation, I've got a program. Hit me up on Facebook. It's Cash Life Mastery, and I'll let you know about that one, Jason. But Facebook ads are a really good way to get started because you target the people that you want to talk to, that want to be with you on your team, doing what you're doing, and you actually can establish some social interaction with them. And that's another thing, guys, the building up your business. You want to be on all the social media, but pick one and focus on it, build a following, and get good at it, know how it works, know how your ads are going to work for that site, and then move on to your next one. Because if you're just getting started, what's going to happen is you'll find yourself spending all day on social media, between Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Now we've got Periscope. It's just so much that you'll spend all day long on social media, and you won't have time to spend on your business and putting your offers out there, which really in the end, just kind of does you in, because you haven't done anything to make money that day. But, your social media is very, very important. You have to get out there and talk to people. It's called attraction marketing nowadays, and that's what everybody's doing. You really have to get to know your customers, let them know you, establish that rapport, and then they'll trust you. And once they trust you, then they'll buy from you. Because most people are just not going to buy from somebody you don't know. And that's just how it works nowadays. It used to be people would just go out there and buy whatever they thought they saw on the internet because they thought, this guy must be legit. But people were finding out over time, that they were just getting crap for programs and wasting money. And that's one thing that I really try to do on my site is I check out a lot of programs. I spend a lot of time doing that. Yes, Mathis, it's Cash Life Mastery on Facebook. And my name is Wendy4, but it's Wendy Futural 4 on Facebook. So you guys send me a friend request or join Cash Life Mastery, and you'll get a lot of information on there too. And I try to do videos, training videos on a regular basis now. I'm starting to do those now and post them on the Facebook site. Anyway, so like I said, what we're talking about is really taking your time with the social media, but pick one. Don't overwhelm yourself. And then let your followers know once you get established really well, hey, I'm over on Twitter too. Or, hey, I'm doing Facebook and I'm doing Periscope now. Whatever you decide is just your niche. Thanks, Jason. I'll check it in a minute when the Periscope's over. But really, don't overwhelm yourself, because you've got to have time to make your money too. You can't just be focused on building customers, because if you build target customers, that's where you're making money. You don't want to have thousands and thousands of people on your Facebook site that that you paid to get likes or anything like that. I know a lot of people do that. They'll go on Fiverr.com and pay to get 1,000 likes to make it look like their site has so many people. But you're really doing yourself a disservice, because Facebook picks how many people they're going to send your post out to. And if you're sending it out to people that don't even care, then you've wasted your post. So really concentrate on targeted leads. Take your time with that. And let's see, one thing I wanted to tell you about. Oh, a free tool that I'm using that's really good if you're establishing your social media, and you may or may not know about it. It's Fotor.com. Fotor.com. And what it'll do is it'll take an image. You can type little blurbs across the image. It'll size it exactly like you need it for LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and it's awesome, if you want to change your look on your pages. So you guys go check that out. It's absolutely free to use. They do have a paid membership part, but what you need it for, it's totally free. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is really be yourself. I absolutely hate the way I look on video, and I really don't like talking in front of people, even though I can talk to you on the phone, no problem whatsoever. But when I'm in front of people, I hate that, and that's something about me that I had to get over. But I see a lot of people that are doing these periscopes, and they're trying to be larger than life. They're trying to act like somebody they're really not. But you got to think about it. If you're building a brand, you want the brand to be about you and who you are. I'm a little bit more soft-spoken. Hey there, Munir. What's your name? Thanks for joining. I'm a little soft-spoken. I'm not like out of the box. Woohoo! That's just not me. But I'm all about trying to give value and teach you guys and keep you guys on track. And if you have questions, help you out. And that's just me. That's my personality. And a lot of these people that are on Periscope and video now, I see them and they're just trying to be like, woo, and I just don't see any value in that. So when you're starting your brand, just get out there, be who you are. You don't have to be, off the chain for people to appreciate you and get value from what you're trying to teach. So because you got to stop and think about it. Down the road, if you get popular and people meet you and find out that that's not who you really are, then they're going to see you as fake. And I certainly wouldn't ever want to be known as fake. Thank you, Jason. You're sweet. Okay, so the other thing is stay on task. Make a plan. Like your mama used to give you a chore list. Well, make your own chore list. I usually do mine at night, because that's just when I know at the end of the day what I haven't finished, and what I want to put on the list for the next day. And I know everybody hates the chore list idea, don't they? But it really, really does help. And you can just mark off what you've gotten done, add to it as your day goes on. Like if something comes up and you have to slide in an appointment, if you're not going to do like a daily list, at least keep a monthly calendar where you can write things you need to get done. And you'll be surprised. No, I am not German. I'm actually part Cherokee Indian and part English and part Irish, but mostly Cherokee Indian on my side. I've dyed my hair blonde. It's really, really dark normally. But anyway, so really, really make that plan. Really make that plan. If you keep your calendar, you'll really find out how much more you'll get done. And set aside a little bit of time in the morning for social media. Then like in the, before lunch, get a good bulk of your sales stuff done. And then take a little time for, if you need to, relax at lunch and eat your lunch, maybe, get online while you're eating and do some self-improvement. Get on a Periscope if somebody's teaching something, or sit and learn a program that you're working on while you eat. That's what I do. I mean, it's kind of relaxing to me to do that. I just listen, podcasts, things like that. RayHigdon.com has great podcasts to listen to. So, in webinars, that's another thing. If you haven't started doing webinars, start looking at doing webinars. But the one thing I really want to caution you about is when you're doing webinars, make sure that you give value to people. Get a really good educational program together, and then have your call to action to your program and what you want them to buy or investigate about you at the end. But make sure that you're really, really giving a lot of good education. All right, guys, that was kind of what I had for you guys tonight. Anybody have any questions while I've got you on here? Be glad to answer anything about social media, online marketing, tools, lead generation, anything you want to ask. Okay, guys, well, thank you for all the stars. Oh, okay, wait a minute. The best tool to generate leads. Okay, Mathis, Jennifer. I have what's called 721 Club. And what I have done with that tool has been amazing. It's a one-time purchase, and instead of having to constantly go out there and buy fresh leads, 721 Club will actually help you get fresh emails, because it's from places like people signing up for Google, people signing up on Craigslist to place an ad. So these emails are always fresh because it's new registrations. And if you will get with me on Facebook at Cash Life Mastery, I'm actually offering that at a discount right now. If you just look it up online, there's no discount. But I discount it for my folks because I feel like I want to help people out, and that's just how I am. So mine's like about half price right now. But like I said, you can go to Cash Life Mastery or go to Wendy Futural 4 on Facebook if you're interested in that program. But that has been the best one that I have used so far, besides Facebook ads, which that's a constant paying for it, and you never know how much you're going to end up paying to really get results. So I've leaned towards using the 721 tool because I paid for it one time and I can just constantly get people. So is there any other questions? Well, thanks, guys. I really appreciate you attending tonight, and I hope you got value, and thank you for all the hearts, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great night and a great 4th, everybody. Don't get hurt by the fireworks. Have fun. Bye. Oh, hey, Mathis, you joined again. Do you have any more questions about the lead gen tool? Give her a minute and see. Anybody else with any questions before I go? All right, guys. Well, I will talk to you sometime soon, probably sometime tomorrow night. We usually it always ends up, we do these kind of late in the evening. I'm Eastern time, and so I kind of do them late in the evening so I catch some of the people that are specific too. So you guys have a great night. Enjoyed you being here, and we will talk again soon. Have your questions ready. I'll be glad to answer anything. Talk to you later. Bye.